What is going on, guys? This is Yankstoggy12 with another video, and this video is going to be my 2017 MLB predictions. I'm going to predict standings, awards, and a bunch of stuff like that. So please like, subscribe, and let's get into it. So we are going to start off with the standings, and we're going to go with the American League first. I'm going to have Boston winning the East, Cleveland winning the Central, Houston winning the West, and I'm going to have Seattle and Toronto representing the wild card game from the American League. Now in the National League, I'm going to have the Mets winning the East, the Cubs winning the Central, and the Dodgers winning the West, with San Francisco and Washington representing the National League and making the wild card. So moving on to the wild card games, I'm going to have Seattle beating the Blue Jays, and I'm going to have San Fran beating the Nationals. On to the division series, I'm going to have Boston beating the Mariners, Houston beating Cleveland, Chicago beating San Fran, and New York beating the Dodgers. On to the championship series, I'm going to have Boston beating Houston, making the World Series, and the Cubs beating the Mets, heading to the World Series. And I'm going to have Chicago repeating and beating the Boston Red Sox in the World Series. They're going to be 2017 champions in my opinion. Now starting off with the awards, I'm going to have Mookie Betts winning the AL MVP. I think Mookie Betts is going to hit at least 30 home runs and have at least 30 steals, being a member of the 30-30 club, and I think he's going to lead Boston to the World Series this year. And in the National League, I think Nolan Arenado is going to get the job done and take home the hardware. He's going to be the MVP. He's going to hit at least 50 home runs, I'm thinking, in Coors Field. And I think he's going to lead the league in home runs, RBIs, and slugging. Now moving on to the Cy Young Award winners, I'm going to have Corey Kluber winning the AL Cy Young. I think he's going to have at least 20 wins, and I think he's going to only lose 6 games at most. Now for the NL, Noah Syndergaard is going to be my NL Cy Young. I think Noah Syndergaard is going to have at least 18 wins and at least 250 strikeouts, as he's going to have a big year. Now for the AL Rookie of the Year, I'm going to have Yoan Moncada. He was traded from the Red Sox to the White Sox for Chris Sale. I think he's going to hit about 15 home runs. He's going to show some good signs that he can be in this league too. And for the NL, Dansby Swansby is going to be the Rookie of the Year. He did play last year, but this year I think he's going to be an everyday starter and hit about 20 home runs for the Braves. So for the American League Comeback Player of the Year, I'm going to give it to the Angels starting pitcher Garrett Richards. I think he's going to have a winning record this year, although the Angels aren't. And I think Garrett Richards is going to have under a 3.7 ERA for the Angels. For the National League, I think Andrew McCutchen is going to be the NL Comeback Player of the Year. I think he's going to hit at least 25 home runs and drive in at least 90 RBIs. And I also do think that McCutchen is going to get back to that MVP form that we're used to seeing him. Now for the Coach of the Year in the National League, I'm going to have to give it to Joe Madden. I think he should have won it last season. But I think he's going to lead Chicago to another World Series win, which is why he will get it for sure. For the AL, I'm going to give it to AJ Hinch. I think he's going to do great this season. He's going to lead Houston to the ALCS, and he's going to be great this season. Anyways, guys, those are my predictions for the 2017 MLB season. If you liked the video, please like, please subscribe, and I will catch you in the next one. Peace.